Alright, so the hill is finally gone. And I went through another diamond pick, plus this one, which is almost gone. So, that unbreaking pick actually lasts an amazingly long time compared to the other two. But, yeah, and I was thinking about it, and I might actually have to go down one more layer just to even out the dirt so that it looks just like flat land. Which will be a little bit of a pain, but we'll get more stone for the castle, so that'll be good. Currently, we have something like 8,500 stone or something like that. We've got that chest, part of that chest, and then my inventory. And I also mined out, there's a few spots where there'll be like a hole because I mined out the coal that was there. And all these furnaces all have enough for one stack to cook. So I'm going to cook all of the stone that I can, which is... I think it's 12 plus 9, so that would be 23 stacks of stone we can cook right now. And then we're going to, of course, be completely out of coal, so we're also going to have to go look for some of that at some point. But anyways, so it's pretty awesome to have all this stone now, and we might actually have to go ahead and at least trim this hill. We definitely have to at least trim it. Because, I mean, the wall is going to be here, so yeah, that's not going to work out too well. Let's see, actually, if... Okay, so this hill does flatten out back there, so... Okay, so yeah, we might be able to just tear this entire hill down. Now that one over there, it looks like it's actually fairly even with the land. So I'm not sure if we could tear that one down. Yeah, it flattens out with the land there, so we might just be able to make that one go back a little bit more so that the hill is further away rather than right up against the wall. And who knows, we might even make this one like that too and just trim it. But it's amazing how much time that took. And it yielded like 9,000 dirt and 8,500 stone, so that's quite a good deal considering somebody actually needed the dirt. But anyways, we're gonna be set for quite a while with this stone. Now, you probably noticed this before, but this wall is different than the front wall, and that's because there are not stairs in it. So this is how you'd get into the stairs. Just wanted to point that out. And I do have the reeds to finish all the bookcases, but we really don't need them all right now. I have 41 more sugarcane there. So out here, I've decided this is pretty much just free stuff. It's where I'm putting anything that I don't want and that I just want to get rid of. Right now, it's just stuff that other people have kind of left behind. But, yeah, so I have free stuff chests now. But, anyways, I guess then I'm just gonna finish cooking up this stone and I'm gonna continue on with our castle. I actually had an idea. Initially I was planning on that being the entrance back there, but I'm thinking maybe something we might be able to do is way over here there's like a swamp. And if we keep running, we'll find it eventually. Right here, the swamp, and it has like a fairly deep water section there. So I was thinking maybe if we brought the castle up to like here, and then had like a path come out of the castle and like have a port kind of thing. Actually, I suppose that could be the back, a port at the back. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I like that idea, having a port there, and then the entrance over there, and then like the main primary castle bit somewhere over there. Seems like it'd be a good idea. We certainly have plenty of room to work with, though, and if we had to remove this little hill here, I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem. Same with that one there. But, it's certainly going to look awesome when it's finished, though. We might actually have to also block off this pond. But yeah, anyways, so I'm going to get to work on building, and hopefully at least this wall will be done next time I see you guys. So I've been working on this for a while, and I've run into a little bit of a problem. So I continued on, and then I ran out of room. So we're gonna have to take out a couple more hills. These ones shouldn't be too bad because, well, they're very small. But yeah. It is looking pretty good though. It's certainly getting bigger. So I think it's gonna come to about somewhere around here. It's going to come to. So that's not too bad. And I think what I might do is, once I kill this zombie here, I think what I might do is when this tower that's going to be right here, it'll actually start right there and come to probably here. I'm going to have another wall go out this way, same length as the other wall segments. Then I'm going to have another tower over here, and then I'm going to put another wall segment out that way and have the tower partially in the water. And then on the other side, I'm going to have the wall segment, tower, and then another wall segment that goes out towards the water, and then another tower. Then in between this wall segment and that wall segment is going to be over there. That's where we'll build the port. So I think that'll look pretty awesome, putting that there. I wonder who put those torches there. I know it wasn't me, but somebody put those torches there. But I think what we might do too is we're just probably gonna demolish that island because it's kind of in the way of our port. So yeah. But anyway, so it's gonna look pretty epic when it's done. And I'm thinking we might put our massive tower that we're gonna have where like the throne and everything would be. We're going to put it probably, I'm thinking the middle tower, or wait, wall segment tower, wall segment tower, wall segment tower. Okay, so I'm thinking on this wall segment that's going to be right here, we're going to put like a big grand entrance in the wall, and then we're going to have, you come into a big courtyard, which will be like right here. And then you'll have the big tower right there. So this is going to be a very epic looking build when it's done. It's going to be amazing. And considering that we still have several thousand stone left, and we're probably going to get quite a bit more from clearing out a few more of these hills, then I would assume that we should have enough stone. Hopefully, I mean. We could always ask for donations if we needed more, or we could just go ahead and farm a bunch. Well, I guess it wouldn't be farming, or just mining. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be an epic build when it's done. And I was also thinking, too, now right here, too, in the walls where I've left the floor just this grass, that's not going to stay grass. It's going to become some sort of stone later down the road. But what I'm thinking is, in the floor, I think just using stone is a bit... It needs a bit more texture to it, so I think I'm going to add some wool and make like carpets in that. That'd be pretty cool. Now, of course, you'll be able to see it through on the ceiling too, so it's got to look like it could be a ceiling design or a floor design. Since I'm not sure that I want to make the floors too thick, or 2 blocks thick. So, anyways, and something else I was thinking of, since when you come in here, there's like, comes out and it's like in the way and that, I'm thinking maybe we might put like, put stone one in, so that it looks like just a smooth wall. And hopefully that'll work out alright. I'm not sure if we're going to do that yet, but anyway, so that's where I am with it. I started to trim that back a little bit, mainly because I needed some dirt to fill in that pond that used to be over there. All in all, we're probably going to trim this one. It's nice, though, that for our big tower that we're going to have over here, that this is mostly flat, and we won't have to, like, flatten another big hill. Hopefully it doesn't exceed that mark right there, or else we'll need to flatten some more. But we're probably going to trim this hill here back to somewhere around here. Or actually, maybe right here. So that's going to take some effort, but in the end, it'll all be worth it. What I might actually do, too, is I might start working on the outline of everything else. Like, put down stone as the outline of where the walls will be in that. Just so that we can get a general idea of what it's going to look like. But first, we'll need to clear some stuff out. But, yeah, so that's where I am with it. And I was thinking about it, and maybe at some point, since I don't want to just be doing this build constantly, I think we're going to vary it up a little bit and maybe go into the Nether and hook our portal up to the Nether hub, which I don't think I've actually showed you guys the Nether hub yet, but the Nether hub is where the spawn is. So, and I also had a kind of a cool idea for the throne room. And that is, the throne room is going to be one big round room. So I'm thinking on the back wall is where a portal will be. And then on the sides, you'll have another portal. Like, so you'll have 3 portals. One on 3 of the sides and or wait. Let me explain this more clearly. Pretend that there's a big round room right here. It goes all the way around. So you'll have a portal there at the back, a portal on each side, and this is where the big entrance is right here. And then in the middle of the room would be like the throne, the big throne. I think that's going to look pretty cool. We'll have to see it, though, to know what it's going to look like, but in my head it looks cool. But anyways, so for now I'm going to start working on that outline. Alright guys, so I've been working on the outline of the castle wall, and this is what I have so far. So this is coming out like that, and then there's going to be a tower there, wall going that way and that way, tower there, wall that way, tower there, and then I'm thinking then behind those 2 towers, I'm thinking maybe it'll go up a bit, like there'll be a stairway up, and on that hill there'll be the massive tower, which will contain the throne room and all that. And then, still need to get the roof on this tower. And then over here, at the end of that, there's going to be a tower there. There's going to be a wall across here. Then there's going to be a wall out that way, a tower there, wall out that way, tower there. And then right there, there will be a wall that way, tower there. And then within the confines of those walls that go like that, there will be the port in there. So that's what I'm thinking for this build, and it should look pretty epic. As I've said before, it's going to be huge. Ow. Yeah, though, it's going to be very, very huge. I'd say the hardest part about the entire build, though, is just simply flattening everything. Like this, a lot of this used to be big hills, but now we've just got a big flat area. And this is going to take, I'm not even sure if our two and a half double chests are going to be enough now of stone. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is all going to be enough. I keep hearing something stepping. Might just be me. So hopefully we have enough stone, and clearing out these hills and that will probably get, well, we will get more stone, so hopefully that'll add up to enough. Right now we have, well, right now we have like 8,000 or something stone, so that should be enough. So the courtyard, I think I'm not sure. The courtyard is seeming like it would be this big section here, but I'm not so sure that that's a good idea. I might have a bit of this like a town area, like right in here. Maybe have buildings and that for like a town. And then over here have a big courtyard. It seems like that would work out alright. And it would make sense because the castle's there. The castle courtyard's there. Then the town's houses would be there, and the port would be over there. So it would kind of make sense. And then the other courtyard would be here. Actually, it'd probably have like farms and that in it. So maybe some animal pens. But actually, I'm thinking maybe like have a little farmhouse style thing outside of the castle that has like the animals and that, and then maybe have wheat, like a massive wheat farm, like just a big field with like a farmhouse. That'd look pretty cool, just out there outside the castle. In other words, we're going to be making use of a great deal of this plains biome. But yeah, the whole thing is it's going to be extremely tedious to build these walls because of just they're the same design. These towers are all the same design. The walls are exactly the same design. In fact, we're going to need a lot of wood for the fences for all these walls. And you can see here, this wall here, it just goes right through. There's no blocking off anywhere. It just goes straight through to the castle courtyard. And this ends up fairly... Find my way around here. Fairly close to the water. Because there's the edge of that, so... The other tower will be in the water. Same with over that one that goes out. It'll be in the water too. And then I'm thinking we'll build docks and ships and all that sort of stuff. It'll be pretty awesome in the end. Something else I want to mention is my level here. Level 14. This area here just ends up at nighttime. It becomes like a mob spawning ground. It's so flat. And mobs just love to spawn on it. Right now there actually seems to be quite the lack of mobs. Enderman. But I'm thinking maybe if we could get to like level 50 or something just off of legit kills rather than any mob grinders, that'd be epic. It would be like we actually worked for our experience. As long as we don't die, we should be fine. However, it would suck if we got to like level 40 something and died and lost like half of it. No arrows. I hate how in SMP it's like you have to back away right when you hit them. It's terrible. Anywho, so I'm gonna get back to clearing these hills and plotting this outline. I might do a bit of building too, just on the outline here that I already have. I won't start building on the new outline stuff until I show you guys what I'm planning. But yeah, so that's about it for now. And not quite sure yet when we're going to hook up our nether portal to the hub. Probably do that soon though. These creepers just keep blowing holes in my property. Terrible. There have been several times when I've looked away from the screen for like a few seconds, I look back, and then my health is like very low, and then there's a big hole in front of me. It's just so annoying with all these creepers. I'm tempted to light the area up, but at the same time, we're getting lots of experience by not lighting the area up, so I'm going to leave it as is and get back to work, and I'll see you guys in a little while.